introductions and such. Hi, everybody. My name is Ryan. I'm going to be the host for this week. Got my two other hosts here. For the first time, you can actually see our faces. That's not in one of the shenanigan videos. Here, editor, put that shit together right now.
Woo!
All right, we good? There we go. All right. Justin, Ian, would you like to introduce yourselves?
You go first, Ian.
Are you frozen down there, little buddy?
Hi.
I swear.
I said hi. What else do you
There
want?
he goes.
My name is
He
Ian.
can hear us.
Okay. And
Alright.
hi, I am Justin. You've seen me before on Shenanigans, and now you're seeing me on the podcast. This is surreal. If it works.
How is this surreal?
The fact
feel
that
like
we're
this
gonna
is,
have
like,
fucking
standard.
video on the podcast. No, this is we're gonna have video on the fucking podcast finally. Hopefully, if it all don't fuck up.
Oh, it's gonna fuck up. Like, there's gonna be a part of this that just fractals and ends. Like,
Yeah, I can't
the
see you
whole
anymore,
fucking
Justin.
thing.
I
There
can't
is
see you
going to
anymore,
be,
Justin. So I can't see you anymore, Justin.
and there we have it, everybody. Justin, you good?
Justin.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm reacting to Ian's cutting out all the time.
And there we go. All right.
Oh, well.
Granted,
okay,
this shit happens on the
Yeah.
Discord anyway. Yeah, it's still recording. It should upload just fine.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I just want to ask you guys how your last week has been, to see if there's anything huge that's happened in either of your lives. Oh, he's dead.
And Ian left.
Not much. I've started recording on my fourth album.
I'm not sure if he
and,
pressed
I've been
the
doing that
hang
pretty
up
much
button,
constantly, and I've been
or
really,
if he
really
gets
excited and
disconnected.
happy to share that with the world.
So
So,
I
As long
guess
as
knowing
it
him,
stays
it
as
could
my
be
Dark
either one.
Master Ryan, it'll be good.
Where the
I
fuck
hope he can
is-
join.
There's my phone. Let me just call him up real quick so we can keep him on the recording. And just put this shit at the beginning of the episode if anything bad is to occur. Where is Skinny Cartman in my contacts?
I got a feeling
There he
he probably
is.
Skinny Cartman.
Oh, wait. I started a
Oh, wait,
call
hold
and
on.
it put me into a... Oh, wait, is he back?
What happened there, boyo?
Is the boy alive?
Hello.
What happened?
I don't know. It just it kicked me out.
That's what we'll
Are
go
you
with,
sure you
huh?
didn't press the hang up button?
I didn't press the hang up button. It said I guess it was internet problems.
Well.
We'll go with that.
So, for the fourth attempt, has anything big happened in either of your lives for the last week? Like, that's what I've been trying to get out of my mouth since fucking 12 minutes ago.
You
What
go,
about
Ian.
you, Justin? Okay, well, no problem, man. I've been working on my fourth album, and I'm real excited to share it with the world. It's gonna be a banger of astrological proportions, bro. I've been working on it for a while. It's like, y'all ever like it be late at night and you'll like have like weird existential thoughts and like things will get kind of sad and stuff.
I
Ian, do
guess
you
so,
need to
yeah.
talk?
Feel like that? No.
Did-
I'm not talking
there
about like
something
me
that you
things. I'm
need to
talking about
talk
just
about?
like
Is there-
human things. No, like you know how human beings are sometimes like damn like death stuff like that
So you're just
I don't
saying
think
that
about-
you're
I don't
just
think
sitting
about
there
dying
awake at
often,
night thinking about the cosmos and shit.
Listen, I'll be 100% honest with you. Like, I tend
mean,
to think
like,
about death
not-
every waking moment of my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, with your
It's just a
connection cutting
constant-
in and out, I think this is the best time to ask you to give us a little. But you got to
sorry, what
carry
was
the
that, Ryan?
microphone so we can hear it. So, give us a little teaser.
Okay.
I still find it hilarious how it's not my internet this time. It's still his internet that's fucking up everything. Is that a goddamn piano?
And that's all the time we have for the teaser. Ian, your time is up.
Where-
It's over.
Okay. Why would you give me
You
my
can
time
find
and
it
not
on
let me
iTunes
take it
at
away so
Blood Skull.
quickly?
So Ian, what's the name of the fourth album?
The name of the fourth album is Sleep Render, SLEEPRENDER. I'm hoping to have it out by middle of next year, and it's essentially going to vacillate between the feeling of a dream and the feeling of a nightmare. So Like there'll be like Dream
That's
1,
elite.
Nightmare 1, Dream 2, Nightmare 2, and it'll go like that for around 10 songs. And I'm hoping to really capture the abstract, unexplainable feelings of like sleep and the kind of thoughts and weird feelings that come with it.
It's so exciting to see how far you've come
Alright.
from the first album that we made in our bedroom.
Well, thank you, my son. I'm quite excited too.
Our bedroom.
I think that
You-
I mean, my
my
bedroom,
first
sorry.
album
Got
is
some
very
shit
good.
to-
I think the
to
second one
admit
is
here.
like a collection of demos. Oh yeah, I think the second one's more of a collection
is
of
that a
demos. And I think
Freudian
that ever
slip?
since then, I think the third one's really good. This fourth one is. I want this to be like. I want it to be as good as it can be. So I want to really advertise it and get it out there on TikTok, and I hope a lot of people really enjoy it. I want it to. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I've been working on it for last week, and that's what I'm going to continue to do for the next couple of months.
Nice. What about you, Justin? You have anything that's been going on?
Well, ironically, it also involves music. I myself have gotten back into the music groove, and I used to have a one man band project called Extanza. It's still on Apple Music and Spotify. I think it might be. I don't know. I'm making a few tracks for that, and I'm also making a few tracks with not with Ian yet, but hopefully soon. Me and Ian had this little band name before the friendship between me and Ryan regained. What's the band name, Ian?
That's the Indie Knots. INDIENAUTS. Bitch.
We have one single out right now. We recorded 3 years ago, where you were very shy to sing on.
Yeah, and it's not very good. It's not great. We get a little political though. You know, it's a little saucy. You know, it's a little saucy.
Keep in mind, when it came to your
What's it
vocals,
called?
Ian, I
If
remember one
it's-
time I told you, okay, we're gonna try to harmonize your vocals. We're gonna try to do a chorus effect, right? So all you have to do is record your vocals one time, and record it a second time the exact same way. That way, it sounds like a chorus, right? You could never make it sound the same the second time.
I've
What's
gotten
it
a lot
called? If
better
it-
with that. On my third album, I have some harmonies on 2 or 3 songs, and I think they're a lot better. I've gotten better at like mimicking the same thing I did before, but yeah. Also, if you want to do that cover that we were talking about, I think I would like to at least try to sing it because I love singing that song personally.
All right,
Mm.
understood.
Alright.
Alright, okay,
So-
I'm just saying, man. I don't know if you can pull that one off.
I think Ryan's trying to
So
talk. Ian. Please let him
after-
talk.
It's fine.
I can't hear Ryan at all.
Like, we're
Ryan
going off the
isn't
fucking
coming through
cuff.
at all.
I'm about to beat you with a fucking stick. Did that come through all right? I'm guessing not. And this is the part where we switch back to Discord because this is getting fucking annoying very quickly.
Ian, are you not hearing anything he's saying at all?
Okay, this is the 4th time I've said that. I haven't heard or seen Ryan in like 7 minutes.
I try to do good things. I try to improve the show, but it's impossible.
You do? Now let's go do it regular and then try this again later.
Alright. So, back on audio only now. We're in our comfort zone, able to actually do our shit without having to worry about all that bull. So, what I was going to start off with is... So, last week, you guys got introduced to Gresh properly. Justin had met him once before. Ian played in a one-shot with him for all of 15 minutes, but this is the first time you got to like sit down and do like an extended session with him. And so he runs a Sunday night D&D campaign in a setting called Dark Sun, which is the fucked up Mad Max version of D&D. And so I had a little conversation with Ian about this as it occurred, but I just want to kind of go into the story about the anal carpet burn incident of December 3rd, 2023.
What
Let's
the
go!
fuck?
Let me get my popcorn.
Yeah,
Go
so basically what had occurred was we had committed a small genocide on the dwarven people in an oasis town, and as a reward for doing this amazing act in support of the elves, they rewarded us with a steel sword with some magical property on it. We immediately took this, got some food, got some water, fucked off into the desert, and a couple days later, we came across a civilization for the first time, right?
All right.
There's just one big issue.
Okay.
A, they're heavily superstitious and hate magic. B, they're based on the Aztecs and are building a ziggurat.
Okay.
So we have this magical sword on us. They have magic detecting shit. And so we're having to hide it, and we can't figure out as to where we'll put it to keep the guard from finding it. And our giant player, our boy Rob, who's playing a half-giant Arnold Schwarzenegger, has a fantastic idea to use his prison pocket to shove this 3-foot-long short sword up his ass, using rags to prevent any internal cutting or bleeding, and then sneak past the guard. I couldn't help but think as to what the issues would be of committing an anal crime on yourself with so little lubricant that you're quite literally shoving a rag into your rectum. And so the phrase anal carpet burn was invented.
Let me
He
ask
took
What
a
a
something.
beautiful
permanent-
and relevant phrase it is.
Let me ask something. Did that actually work?
He took a permanent -1. Well, worked is a strong statement. They still detected the magic. Our wizard player tried to use telekinesis on the guard then to go like, I'm the magic one, bitch. Fuck you, dumbass. And then the swords immediately came out, were pointed at all of us. I, who was playing a Ranger Harrison Ford, started to like disappear into the backdrop and was going to just let our wizard be taken to the ziggurat for harvesting before the DM Gresh just kind of said, you know what, I've worked really hard on this campaign, guys. I'm gonna let you go this one time. Can you please not kill yourselves? I'd really prefer not to have to restart. Things work out, we go to the local hotel, and then the extraction of the rag sword begins. Because it starts to become an issue as to how we're gonna get this thing the fuck out of Rob.
Talking about him like he's luggage. Talking about him like he's luggage. Oh my god.
What I can only describe as pulling the sword from the stone, as the halfling member of our party, a literal cannibal midget, decides to pull the sword from his gaping anus, and there was some screaming, there was some crying, and it was extracted. And so he got a permanent -1 debuff to his strength, as it is quite literally, the debuff is just called anal carpet burn. And that's how the D&D weekend went for me.
That sounds incredible, bro. Man's prostate's gotta have like +10 defense, bro.
That's some
handle that
fucking,
shit.
like, that's some fucking training archetype shit you'd see in some fucking, like...
No. See
old
that shit in
shit.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer can like when it gets good, then it'll only get good when it has Tanjiro actually train his G-spot.
Tanjiro. Michael Jackson's on the way and you're underage. There's only one thing we can do to prevent this. You're gonna need to use this towel, Tanjiro.
The idea that you can't just send Michael to jail, the only option is to prepare your butthole, because it's gonna happen regardless of like whether you want to or not. Oh my god. Also, I can't hear Justin. Justin, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not saying
I think
anything. I can't quite respond to something like this.
We're talking about the butthole training arc, bro. Come on, bro. It's easy stuff.
Tanjiro, you've got to train your lower moon for the 6 upper moons.
You're low. Did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
Bro said gonna train your lower moon for the 6 upper moons. Dude, I swear if Demon Slayer was as weird as JoJo or Baki, I would watch it. I would love it. But my god. My god, it's so boring. Oh my gosh. Okay, so sounds fun, bro. Sounds fun. I would love to play a D&D session in which I get to train my prostate against anal fissures and burns. It sounds fun. Now I want to play.
I'm gonna have to go. Now, the next fucking session I have that you're in, I know for a fact this is gonna come up, and I'm gonna have to shut that shit down.
No, dude,
Maybe in Gresh's game you can get away with it, but not mine.
I feel like this act has created a new fetish. Human luggage. Just carrying shit around in your significant other.
Okay, on the internet, let's be honest here, somebody's already thought of that and beat off to it. There's probably more pages on Rule 34 dedicated to human luggage than there are of, like, just something you would assume is normal.
Just the idea of a guy
You know what?
being like, all right, honey, we need a Thanksgiving table. We need a Thanksgiving table. And she's just like, no, honey, I got you. Ah! She's already got the table ready.
Human luggage, 9 results on rule34.xxx.
Why?
I'm telling you, man, the internet.
This
fucking-
post has been fact-checked. This post has been fact-checked by true American patriots.
The true American pastime, degeneracy. That's just like so. Like I was just joking about it, but like I don't know why I thought that was so out of the realm of thought. Like deep in my mind, I knew that I wasn't joking about.
There was gonna, like, you knew deep down that some part of the human psyche was craving shoving an 8-ball inside of a significant other to get through the TSA line. Like, you knew that was gonna happen.
Bro. Okay.
Wait.
I'm starting to like clench up a little. Bit. I'd like to change the topic.
Wait a minute. Why would you want?
No, you started this.
Why would you conceal an 8-ball?
It has
TSA.
liquid in it,
What?
and so TSA won't allow it.
Really?
They consider it a weapon. Yeah. It's a hard object you can use to, like, beat people with, and it's got a liquid in it. The TSA
Dude,
won't let it go.
I haven't been through TSA in like for fucking ever. So I don't know.
Like, why would
I've actually never been on a plane. Go on.
Yeah, like, it's a hard object you can use to beat the pilot to death with, and there's, like, liquid inside of it, and so the TSA won't allow an 8-ball on a fucking plane.
Damn. Yeah,
I like how TSA is like. I like how they're like questioning me about an ounce of weed as if I didn't just kill an Applebee's hostess 2 miles away.
God damn. I mean, like the
That's
last time
mine.
the last time the last time I flew was fucking God, like maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago. And I'll tell you right now, I
like how the TSA agent is trying to stop me. Go on.
I'll tell you, you will never fucking get me to go on another fucking flight ever.
What? Did something go wrong?
Oh yeah, absolutely it went wrong. Okay, like okay,
Absolutely something went wrong. A man in a turban came on and said we're going for a ride.
No. Okay, so to put in perspective, to put in perspective, like I was at one point very comfortable with flying. Like I was very lucky enough to be able to go on a lot of vacations to Disney World, or had to fly to Jacksonville, Florida to go meet some family or whatever, or we would fly to other places. I had the privilege of that. Okay, but But the last time I flew, we were it's hard to remember this, but I remember we went to we went to Disney World, and it was the flight back that terrified the fuck out of me. All right, so we
Okay.
were getting ready to land back in Alabama, and I shit you not, like, you can feel when the plane descends, and when a plane lands, it kind of raises its nose and lower its tail so that the back wheels hit the ground first and the front wheel hits it the last. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
On this flight, on this very terrible flight, we felt the impact of the back wheels hitting and the front wheel hitting last. But something happened, boys. The back wheels
What happened?
came up.
Oh no.
So
Okay,
now
okay.
so now we're all leaning forward, and the back wheels go back again. They bounce off one more time, and they hits back in the runway. And we finally level out on the landing strip. It was the most terrifying experience in my entire life. I legit thought the plane was gonna flip the fuck over.
Okay, I gotta be honest. Like, it
Fucking-
probably was terrifying, but the way you described it at first, I thought it was gonna be. You said it was like the worst experience of your life. I thought it was gonna be like the level of like the first scene from The Dark Knight Rises, where Bane just cuts the front of the plane off and the back of the plane, and it's just a husk floating in midair. And he's just looking at you. Now is not the time to die, Mr. Justin. And then it just ended up you had a little oopsie on the runway, and I was like, I expected Bane.
This story
I
arc
wanted
was
such-
it
I
leaves
wanted
a lot
tragedy. I wanted
lacking.
tragedy. What,
I
right?
wanted the pilot to go over the intercom, like, now this is what I call flying spirit, and just ram into air traffic control. Like,
But
I
no,
wanted it
like,
to be like
but
the
no,
season 2
but
finale
seriously,
of Breaking Bad.
But seriously, imagine sitting on that fucking flight and like you're preparing for landing, and you're used to all the flying things, right? You're used to landing, you're used to the turbulence you get in there. You're used to that, but like you're not used to just landing, and all of a sudden the back wheels of the fucking fucking plane go up, and the plane rides on its front wheel for about 4 seconds.
I mean,
Oh
that's
my
what
just
the
God.
so
pilots
wacky,
say
I'm not
after
gonna lie.
that shit. Yeah.
What'd they
Like-
say?
Nothing. They finally went down. The plane finally leveled out, and then like as we're like about to fucking get into our terminal, the fucking pilot goes on the fucking intercom, and it's like, "Well, we experienced some kind of issues there, but everything was under control." But motherfucker, what if it wasn't?
What if it wasn't?
What if it wasn't? All right.
Dude.
You're alive,
Dude,
aren't
alright.
you?
Yeah. You,
Then it was under
freaking
control.
dude, I gotta be honest. I mean, this is just to anyone out there. I've never been on a plane, but I have to imagine this is the worst. If you are a human being who has a child and you willingly get on a plane for any reason, I have no respect for you. Like, I have to
Oh
imagine
my
that would be
God.
the worst experience.
Don't-
Dude, if I had a crying baby on a plane and like they just kept crying for like 2 or 3 hours, I'd probably eat it. Like after
What the
a certain
fuck?
amount of time, I would just eat the child, dude. I can't handle that shit.
Some kid up in first class, wah, wah, just like a fucking rabid pit bull coming from economy, just on all fours, sprinting down the fucking middle of the aisle.
I was thinking more like Ian would turn into Chowder, and he's got his fucking fork and his knife ready to go.
I just look at the child. My mouth extends like Kirby from the Kirby franchise. I just,
But no, seriously though,
I
a
just
side
gain
note,
the baby's
fucking
abilities.
side note though, fucking yeah,
Go on.
babies on fucking airplane are fucking terrible. It's honestly awful. Like one flight we were on lasted about 2 hours, and I shit you not, this baby would not shut the fuck up. And like I get it, like I can't feel too bad for the kid. It wasn't the kid's decision to get on this plane, and the kid, an infant, mind you, doesn't know how to pop their ears when they reach a certain altitude. I get it. But damn
Okay.
it, like as a parent, please just find a way to calm your fucking child down. I shit you not, on this flight,
Just
they had the baby like sitting in its own little seat, just crying away, wah, 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 whatever, right? And the parents are just like sitting the earbuds in, watching a movie, whatever. I'm like, just do something, please.
Please, dude, like,
fuck
come
do you-
on. Even
to
do
be
my
fair,
plane.
what do you
Throw it out the window. I don't care.
To be fair, what the fuck do you expect them to do? Just grab a pillow and shh, it's okay. It's okay.
No.
The crying will
No.
stop soon, people, whenever the breathing does.
No, at least like, pick the baby up, like cradle it, whatever, and like just kind of calm it down or something. Like, show me that you're
Yeah,
trying.
that way whenever the turbulence hits, you can shake its brain into the fucking skull, right?
Listen, I'll tell you this
It'll
though.
be really calm when it's it'll be really calm when it's plummeting from 40,000 feet, bro.
Listen, I'll tell you this
Just
though.
toss it out the window. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll tell you
Maybe
this
it'll
though.
get like adopted by an eagle on the way down.
Anyway,
It goes on
So-
a little adventure.
so my favorite fucking story though, when it came to flying on a plane, was this is like my third or fourth time flying, and I was my parents had to go sit in 2 seats in front of me, and I had to go seat by myself. Well, not by myself, but I got the seat with someone else, right? They were probably a little older than me, I don't know, and like they were nervous the whole fucking time. Like they were like gripping onto the fucking handles as tight as they possibly could, and we had about a 3-hour flight ahead of us, and I just thought I'm probably gonna just fuck with this guy the whole time, and it honestly went well because the plane went up and whatever. The guy's kind of freaking out, he's like terrified of heights. I'm like, well, if you want to, you can close the window. It's whatever. And he's like, "You flown before?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's my third or fourth time. Like, it's fine. Nothing's wrong, right?" And we hit like the slightest bit of turbulence, like enough to just shake the plane a little bit, but not too much. And then the guy kind of freaks out. I go, "That's not normal."
You fucking evil son of a bitch.
It's like the look at this
The
guy's face
fear
the
that
whole
goes
time.
through his eyes.
He was so scared.
Oh, I've never seen that shit before.
Justin said he was so scared.
Like, of all the shit you've got onto us for saying on this fucking podcast, that is the most evil thing I could imagine doing to someone. Like, purely for your own entertainment, too.
And let me tell you something, the entire time, like, he was kind of talking to me. He was like talking to himself, like, it's okay. And the moment I said that, he leaned so far into his seat, I could have sworn he sunk into the cushion, and he didn't say a fucking word for the rest of the flight.
Bro, just imagine.
Just start
like, later on,
talking
the
to
guy,
him, like,
like,
hey,
he-
man. Like, as he sits there, just, hey, man, you ever watch Final Destination?
No, dude, imagine the guy like confides in you. He's like, "All right, I'm just really scared of flying," and you just respond to him in Arabic. Just to be clear, the anti-think tank does not condone any kind of bigotry. However, 9/11 jokes are just extreme. They're low-hanging fruit, and they're just very easy. And I'm sorry.
Just
They're
look
not.
at him.
They're quite.
He says, I'm terrified of flying on planes, dude. I've never done it before. And just like, all right, that's fine. You follow the code, right? Because if you follow the code, you'll be spared. Recite it to me.
You'll be spared. If not, you'll end up like little Timmy, who got turned into beef Wellington by his parents like 47 minutes ago.
But no,
Only
dude,
got coated with salt and pepper, and then wasn't crying anymore.
But bro, I have like the fondest memories looking back on that shit now. Like it was so great. Like I remember to imagine
I guarantee he doesn't.
to give you an idea of what the turbulence was like. I mean, imagine like you take a chair right now and just kind of shake it a little bit. That's all it was. And he kind of freaked out for a minute, and I just looked at him with the same fear in my eyes. I'm like, that's not normal. Dude was fucking freaked out the whole time.
That's not normal.
That's not normal, dude.
That dude just like pulls his oxygen mask down. Starts like looking out the window for the fire in the engine and shit.
Uh,
No, Justin
that-
should make this a thing. You as a shenanigan, you should just go up to random people in public and start saying that. Like you just go up to some lonely looking guy in the manga section at Books A Million. That's not normal. Just make him feel really bad.
he picks up one that looks
Just
really
do it to
strange to
anyone.
me. He picks up a random manga that looks really strange to me. I'm just like, yeah, bro, that's not normal.
It's not normal, and then you walk away and he never sees you again. You should do it.
I should do it like in a suit.
Fulfill your
Just
destiny.
walk
know
up to
why, but
some
just-
just like, yeah, just in a suit, like hair slicked back and everything else. Just walk up to some random person. You should be ashamed of who you are, and then just keep walking.
I'm like the very judgmental, mysterious
just
stranger from
walk up.
Fallout 4. Instead of like helping you shoot the fucking
fulfill your
target, I'm just
destiny.
like I just
Pull
appear
up
out of
to-
nowhere, and it's like you're a failure, and walk away.
There's something about like ruining people's day for no reason other than like self-satisfaction. It just makes us all feel
Just
better.
wait. Go to like a fucking wedding reception or some shit. Just walk up to them. You're making a mistake, and then just walk away.
That'd be me. I would totally fucking
Some
do that.
kids
I
being-
would do it.
Dress up as like a messenger from God. Go to a hospital. Wait for like the father to just be like of his newborn child to be really happy. Walk in. Hey, God told me to come here and say it's not yours, and then just walk away.
No. Even better. Just like walk in there in robes and like beautiful whatever. Just go to the guy and like he's so happy. I just tap on the shoulder, just tap, and go in his ear and go, "It's not yours," and just walk away.
It should be make it as specific as possible, and then just say it to as many people as you can until you finally get a reaction. Just like walk up to someone and be like, "Your father doesn't forgive you," until they, and then when you find the one that breaks down crying, and then you know you've struck gold. Your father.
I think we
doesn't
found
forgive you.
Keemstar's new fucking series or some shit. Like, this is like 8 levels of YouTube fucked up. Like, the dude who got
No, like,
shot
no,
in the
okay,
mall
this is-
got taken out for less shit than this.
No, like what we're joking about being an awful thing to do is stuff that people on TikTok just do daily for views. It's ridiculous.
Did you remember that guy in England?
He's
I
on
forgot
YouTube.
I forgot what his name is, but yeah, he's the kind of TikTok prankster that would just like walk into people's homes, or he'll like steal dogs off the fucking sidewalk or whatever.
Oh yeah, that fucking guy.
He finally got arrested, or not arrested, but
Like,
he's
Mr.
ran
serving.
it's like an old woman.
Yeah, he's finally serving some kind of like sentence. I'm not sure how. It's not even long. I think it's like a week or 2 weeks or whatever the fuck.
I know that
He
the
had like a really
Uni-
British accent, so I couldn't take him seriously on the news. He was on the news like, "Oh, it's about the grime, bruv. I had to break into the house for the grime, bruv." It's like you're not human. You're not a
Dude,
man.
fucking Piers Morgan like
You're
tore him
not
a fucking
human.
apart, dude.
You're not human. You're British.
You're British. I don't.
Wait,
You're
hold
not
on.
British.
Are we sure we go with that, or we say it to the French?
They're both
Ah.
like terrible.
I have more
Like-
beef with the British.
I mean, technically, in my
gotta be
family
right.
The
ancestry,
French are
coming from an
the
Irish
French are
family,
easier to make fun of, but like, yeah, like the French are easier to make fun of, but I think the British have done worse. So
like Bloody Sunday. Can we
Yeah.
say? Did I say anything else?
Yeah, like you said, you've got Irish roots, so you're like predetermined to despise them, I guess.
Like, I don't despise all of them. I just don't like their government.
Their
I just don't
government
like their
goes kinda
cooking,
Stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
their culture in general.
It's so bad. And them.
Honestly,
freaking
if
dude,
we
they
just
eat
deleted
beans on
the
toast.
aisles. Anyone who wakes up to beans on toast and says, "Oh, this is a scrumptious meal, love," like, I'm sorry, you've developed wrong.
God left you unfinished. Like you did not get the human DLC package if you think beans on toast
Granted.
is quality.
Okay, guys, we shouldn't.
Granted,
okay,
It's
we
still
should,
not as bad as like Iceland. You guys have heard of some of the dishes
with
from Iceland, right? Dude, one of their dishes is literally just shark they pissed on.
what?
What?
Uh,
Yeah, it's a real thing.
In my house, they call that the Grib Grob special, bro. I didn't know that was real.
By the way, we are just joking. UK, we are just joking. Okay, we understand that you're 14% of our viewership. We were just joking.
We love you guys. We're sorry. Yeah, The Crown season 6 is pretty ass.
I'm not-
Lie, so do better. Do better.
But yeah, it's called hakarl. It's fermented shark. The
Ugh.
traditional way to ferment it is to bury it in the ground and then urinate it before letting it rot for months.
That shit makes
I don't think you
fucking
used the word.
haggis sound better.
Also, you used the verb form of urinate wrong.
I
You
just
said they put it in
fucking
the
read
ground and
the
urinated.
guide to That's what the Icelandic delicacies guide to Iceland says. Basically, they just put it in some dirt, piss on it, cover it up for a few months, and then come back later.
Okay, so let's
then
just
eat-
say that for the next cooking show we do, should one of us try that dish? Because I think I could do it good. I got very fermented piss.
I'm not eating your piss.
I'm not eating. I'm not eating your piss. Like it's.
It's not an
I'm-
option. It's for the meme. It's for
I
the
will
funny.
kill you.
What's so funny is that, you know,
It literally
down-
said it's a delicacy. It's a delicacy.
Ian, I want you to understand something.
All right.
I want you to understand something, okay? I would rather eat balut than eat that shit.
What is balut? Isn't that Popeye's like arch enemy?
No, balut is okay.
Who's balut?
Balut is a delicacy in the Philippines where you eat a duck embryo.
Oh no, I have heard of that. That does that. Oh god.
I would rather eat that than a pissed on shark.
I'd rather eat the embryo than the pissed on shark.
Yeah, like one of them's just a baby. The other one is piss. Like
Yeah.
we've already
I love
covered
how-
eating an infant tonight.
I mean, like, yeah, that. I mean, like, we've been eating we've been eating lamb for years, and that's not like considered bad.
I love
I
how
don't know,
now
I
we
just-
discovered this.
I don't
we dis-
care.
we discovered this whole Swedish dish now, and I think every delicacy in the world that we thought was bad now seems better in perspective.
It does.
It's just-
You're not wrong.
No, thousand-year eggs are still more disgusting to me.
Really?
What are the fuck? Century eggs? I think they're
Bro,
called.
no,
Yeah,
no,
actually.
no,
century
no.
eggs.
Have you not tried the ones from Salties?
I've never tried one. It's
Dude,
a
you gotta try some
100-year-old
salties,
egg.
all right?
You've got it. You have to try the century egg. I had one back when I was just a homunculus. Me and Justin are just autistic fiends who go into Smiling Friends references whenever it might occur.
I'm so glad that popped up. Jesus.
It's so good. But no, I would not.
It's not
try
on the menu
century egg.
anymore.
Like, absolutely
okay, but
not. No, but if you ask for it,
dude, you get you a green head bust though.
bro, I love that show so much.
I
I'm
do
sorry,
too.
Ryan. We kind of derailed your thing.
You're
We
fine,
derailed your
dude.
thing. Okay.
Derailed
Well,
what?
me and Justin
I
are
don't
talking
have
about-
a plan.
All right.
I
well,
forgot it was my
let's-
episode until 6 hours ago.
Yeah, the lines between episodes, the episode hosts have blurred as the weeks have gone on.
It's better this way.
Yeah. So, I assume that means you guys wouldn't mind if I read 45 minutes worth of dark poetry. That you guys.
I can't recommend to you what I want you to do right now because that would be against YouTube's terms of service. So I'll
No, go-
recommend.
You could go ahead and say it. We'll just censor it out.
All right, no, I'll use coded language that YouTube won't be able to pick up. You know the crustacean krill?
Yes.
Krill yourself.
Why would you say such a thing to a man who is your friend? Okay, I don't really have 45 minutes worth of dark poetry, but because of what you just said, it is cooking, bro. Like, it's happening. It's all gonna be about you. My friend, once. Oh, you know what? I'm going off the cuff. It's happening. I'm in a flow state. My friend, Ryan, last name, Ingram. Man was here, then he was not. He betrayed my trust, put me in a pot. We smoked many a weed. Then one day he became a fiend. He became a man who I could not
All right,
trust.
Ian.
I went
Ian.
to my room. I began to bust. What?
I just loaded the gun. I'll be over in 10.
No! You may you you may be able to kill me, but you won't stop me from expressing my emotions.
I'm pretty sure killing you does just that.
Why do you sound further away from the microphone? Get back here! Ryan? Ryan! Ryan? What do you... Ryan?
Open up, motherfucker!
Ah! Leave me alone!
No! You knew what was gonna happen! I told you, I warned you!
There once was a time I had a friend. I started a podcast. I never wanted it to end. My mind went blank and my thoughts went
Against the
narrow.
wall! Against the wall!
I looked at my keyboard and I saw the letter S. It reminded me of my best friend Justin, last name. And then... Please put the gun away!
Yeah?
Put the gun away!
That was me? You're fine?
What? What?
Oh no, not you. You still get to die.
No, dude, no! The Christmas season rocks in my mind. I feel as if my time has come.
River!
My time has come to die. I recite the ancient cipher so that I may be revived.
Ian, here's how you're gonna live, all right? Here's how you're gonna live. Sing Ryan a show tune.
Just
I'll kill him
around
faster.
the riverbed.
That's not even a show tune.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my. Okay, are you gonna
You
kill
didn't
me
even
still?
Sing that.
Are you still gonna kill me?
Yeah?
Okay. Oh, what if I do something for you? I'll do anything.
Oh.
Can you just face the wall? I've got a meeting in 10. I'd prefer to get home for dinner.
Pants up or down?
Up, I'm not raping you, I'm killing you. I'm not a monster.
Can you at least... Okay, what if I were to give you a nice 6-pack of Amaranth beer? Would we call it even?
Alright, just bang!
And then I died. My family found me with a 6-pack of Amaranth beer and then refused to have a funeral. The idea that they would be so ashamed that they wouldn't have a funeral, and then the autopsy guy says that my pants were removed after the death and then put back on.
All right, hopefully
They know
I'm
what
gonna try to play this through the microphone. Hopefully, can you hear that?
Yeah.
This is what's gonna be played at your funeral, Ian. It's a Christmas jingle.
Okay, so can anyone else not imagine their funeral being like a somber thing? Like, I would love for my funeral to just go stupid, just go like Dumbo wacky mode.
Yeah, I'd really prefer my funeral to be like, we covered it a little bit on last episode, or was it last episode or the episode before last? But yeah, I just want my funeral to be, like, as balls to the wall insane as possible. Like, I know that China banned, like, funeral strippers and shit, because they were becoming too popular and making China look bad, but I think that was a mistake. I think that was, like, the one good part about China.
The one good part about China was the funeral strippers, nothing else.
Yeah. I can hear in your voice that you don't believe me that funeral strippers existed in China. But they did.
No, I understand. I understand. I just I didn't think that Hu Jinping would allow such a salacious act. To be honest, but I believe you. I'm looking it up now. Let's see. You talk amongst yourselves. I've got some research to do.
Yeah, he's gonna go jerk off to funeral strippers.
I hope the body's in the okay. Actually, okay.
Yeah, they have the face up on like a screen behind the fucking stripper, and then have her like sing and dance and shit.
Do they not
I
bring the
don't
body out of the
understand.
casket for one last lap dance?
I mean, in an ideal world.
It's just so good. You come back to life for like 4 seconds, but you just got back from hell. You just got back from hell, so you can't like understand what life is. So you're just screaming in agony. You just come back. She's just grinding on you. Ah! Ah! Then you die again.
Just for like the half second, she's throwing it back. It's real. Hell's real.
Hell's ah! And then it just like reverb cuts off. You just ah. It's real. Oh my god. Freaking Walt Disney's down there. He told me to say hello. Okay. I am.
Why is Bob Ross in the fifth circle?
He just keeps you there for 100 years. He turns you into the happy little tree.
Looks like you made some happy little accidents throughout your life, my friend. Time for your punishment.
Good, sir. Okay, so I put in Chinese funeral strippers, and mostly what I got was men. So I'm not sure what Google's trying to tell me, but I'm gonna X the tab out.
All the ones that came up for me were women.
No, like I'm talking about like the first thing. I'm talking about like the first thing that comes up. Like
Yeah, the first one that comes up for me are women.
What did you type in? What did you type in, dickhead? What did you type in?
Funeral strippers.
I put in Chinese stripper funeral man.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah, you put in man.
Why did I put in man? Okay, wait. No, okay. My brain got confused. I assumed that there was a man in the casket. Okay, one moment.
Like, oh, why did my computer pull up all this gay porn I searched for?
Oh no! What could have happened? Like an idiot.
No. Yeah, it says the man with a profile picture of a man looking like very intently at some large beads.
Look, man, you leave Ricky alone.
Toss Ricky up right now. Put him on the screen. Let the people see his like 1,000-mile stare. Okay.
My man searched for naked men and then wondered why naked men are on his screen. Like, Google's just what do you fucking want from me, dude?
I'm
sorry.
Can I divert the conversation real quick to do some shameless plugging? Do it.
What type of shameless plugging?
All right. So if anyone from the Anti-Think Tank channel wants to know, I am now I've went back and uploaded onto my personal channel, justdock. You should know that by now. And the first video I uploaded was one of our gameplays of Lethal Company. That was pretty funny. You should check it out. But I'm doing another video here soon, or I want to do another video. I had a conversation with these two about it earlier. Have you guys heard of Amberlynn Reed?
I have never heard of this woman in a day of my life.
All right, to kind of summarize her whole existence on the internet, she pretty much started her channel off as a weight loss YouTube channel, which that's great. You want to better yourself. You want to show your progress. That's fantastic. She's I forgot how many years in she is now, but she has actually gained weight versus losing it.
Okay.
And she's come out to be a very terrible person. She's very manipulative to her girlfriends. She's a very self-absorbed individual, piece of shit kind of material here, right?
Mhm.
Anyway, I want to do a video on her, not to summarize the drama. That I keep drama off the channel, but there's one thing in particular I do want to cover, and it's how she cooks her fucking chili, because it's the biggest abomination I've ever fucking seen in the culinary arts. Even worse
It's
than
got-
even worse than my fucking pasta thing that I made for the shenanigans.
No, it's not. No,
There's
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Dude,
There's
I
not a
wanted
way.
to
There's
give
no
you a
way.
cotton. If you bring that up one more time, I'm giving you a cotton swab urethral sounding. Fucking anal carpet burn isn't gonna be the worst thing to occur, okay? You're getting that shit in your pee hole.
Okay.
You don't bring up that fucking pasta again, young man. Not on my episode.
Anyway,
It did ruin me for days. Why was there meat in it, Justin? You've never answered that question for me.
well, moving on. Since since Ryan says he'll threaten me with a bad time. Anyway, so now when okay, have both of you either cooked chili in your lives?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're southern.
what is the basic ingredients to go in chili?
Tomato juice, tomato paste, meat, a little bit of onions, and some freaking chili powder, and then you top it off with a hamster,
What?
preferably. Preferably one from Pets.
Preferably
At least
one
that's
from-
how mine died. That's how mine died.
I was at
Preferably one from your cousin's bedroom, then you will then gaslight him into saying that it never existed.
I was actually like shaking my head a little bit to you list off the ingredients and you get the hamster. I did a whole stop. I was like, what the fuck?
What, do you
can't get
not
over
have
the-
hamster in your chili?
No,
It's like a traditional ingredient.
you fucking idiots! I use rats.
Dude, the idea of
What,
gaslighting
you fucking
your cousin-
European?
What are you, British? Well, the idea
Anyway.
of gaslighting your cousin, being like Mr. Nibbles never existed, bud. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, anyway, I'm trying to bring this
Here,
up.
try this chili.
I'm trying to bring this up
Have
anyway
a bite. Have a
because
bite.
I'm trying to bring this up because anyway, so chili as we expect it should be not too thick, not too thin. It's just enough to be spreadable. You know what I'm saying? Like over some chips or Fritos or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I like my women. Not too thick, not too thin. Just thick enough to be spreadable. So I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna use that line next time I see a random woman in public who clearly doesn't want to talk to me. Go on.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Just
Um,
remember, if it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, you just fucking sprint at a woman at night and then yell that line. I guarantee you'll be shot and killed.
100% gone. Okay. Anyway,
Go on, Justin. Go on.
so anyway, how Amberlynn makes her chili, it triggers me a lot. Okay, because what she's essentially making is soup. Now it's fine to her to say, you know what, it's chili soup. That's totally okay. But the fact you keep calling it chili, I got a fucking problem. Because
Now we got beef.
I'm very particular about chili. All right. Now, me personally, I don't like chili beans. I don't like beans in my chili. That's just me. All right. But so here's how she makes her chili. It starts off okay. Ground beef. Well, she uses ground turkey, but that you can use any kind of meat you want. She uses tomato sauce, tomato paste, the McCormick seasoning for chili. She even uses a little salt, a little pepper. I get that. That's fine. We're doing good. A little bit of onion in there so far. We're cool. We're cool. Then she has green pepper, which is like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good addition. Then she has mushrooms. What?
Why are there mushrooms?
Why are
in
there
this dish?
why are there mushrooms in this fucking chili? Then she goes on and adds all these other different types of seasonings. Minced garlic. She'll add paprika. She'll add cayenne powder or some fucking dumb shit. And then she tops it all off with a big old carton of fucking chicken broth.
A chicken's bones died for this woman, and that's
All right,
disturbing to me.
I can see, and I'm not saying I would enjoy, but I can see someone finding something in everything up until chicken broth.
It comes out of
Like-
left field.
I forgot to mention too. She does put beans in there. That's normal, but the beans she uses are like black pintos and others. Like there's like 3 different types of beans going in this chili, but it's the chicken broth that just it really just irks my being. It's like you're doing okay. Like I can see the extra ingredients. It's fine. It's your specialty chili. But once you add chicken broth, it's no longer chili. That's just
Like,
soup.
even the mushrooms, they're fucking weird, but you could make the oh yeah, it gives it like an earthy fucking flavor, you know, it
Yeah, I can
poisons
see
the
that.
locals. But like chicken broth and like turkey for the meat, you can go fuck yourself there for first. It's
Like-
you use beef or nothing in your goddamn chili.
Either
Like-
use beef or just make it vegetarian. What are you doing putting turkey
Yeah.
in your chili?
Like whenever I have more issue with the statement you can use whatever meat you want than I do with that. Like you use beef. You can put other meats in there, but you use beef as your base.
Well, realistically, if you use ground turkey, I get why some people do it. I get it. Some people don't want to use red meats. I get it. But I'm with you guys. It's ground beef. It cannot be anything else. But if you're trying to get no meat, no red meats anymore, I can see the ground turkey substitute. But that's you. That has to be a you thing. You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't want red meats in chili, and some people should be removed from society before we get violent.
Exactly. But
Before we,
at the end of the day, though, if you took the basic ingredients for chili and you replaced the ground beef with ground turkey, it's still going to be chili, and it's still going to have that chili consistency that it has. But once you add that chicken broth, it's not chili anymore. It's fucking soup.
I understand. I agree. It is kind of interesting how we keep on going after these like small creators for like very.
Oh, she's not small.
very
We is a strong word, Ian.
we-
Like,
Justin does.
I
Get
don't
really,
mean to
really
do a
mad at people.
like I don't mean to do a call out post on my twitter.com right now, but like we're just sitting here vibing and just like, so this motherfucker right here with 10 subscribers, 10 fucking subscribers.
Cooked
He
chili
made
raw.
chili with chicken stock. He's gotta die.
Okay, Amberlyn is not at 10 subscribers. She has fucking millions. Or at least a couple 100,000.
It's still. I don't know if it still fully justifies your incredibly specific beef with this woman. Though I do understand, it does seem pretty gross. But
I mean,
put your money where your
I guess it also
put your money where your mouth is. Make
Okay.
better chili.
no problem. But I guess what adds to my problem though, I mean, I already have a bad expectation of her anyway because I've seen her content through friends and through family, and she's just a shitty person overall. Like that's just who she is.
I'm gonna fucking go on the next like food battle thing that we got. I'm gonna go down to like a local Mexican restaurant, get their queso and just a fuck ton of mushrooms, and just make you eat mushroom queso.
Please don't. I fucking hate mushrooms.
Do you like queso?
I like queso. I just don't like fucking mushrooms.
Bro, they soak up juices, bro. Mushrooms are peak. They're amazing.
Fuck mushrooms, dude.
You got okay,
Is
so it's
there-
a thing now.
is
So it's
there-
a thing now.
Is there a particular issue you have with mushrooms?
I don't like
Yeah,
the
what did they
earthiness
do to
it.
you? The fact that they taste like dirt is part of the fun.
It's the same issue with beans. I just don't like the earthiness to it.
I can get that. I can get that. I would yeah, screw this lady. She don't know how to make no chili. I don't like her at all. Maybe we should am I allowed to like say that thing I said about the preacher about people, or is that still
No,
is
no,
that
no,
still
no, no,
legal?
no, no, no,
It's
no,
still
no,
outlawed.
no. We don't incite violence. We can
Fine.
criticize. We just can't incite violence.
Like,
You brought it up, so I'm going for it. I want to send. I just love having Justin censor shit sometimes.
Yeah, I gotta censor one thing.
Yeah.
It's my last name, so that's a thing.
yeah. Justin says to put
Justin, if you
It's
want to,
not
just cut
me.
the last
It's
just
all
cut the last
him.
40 seconds. It was all Justin. He's been inciting the
No,
violence the
just
whole
add
time.
the censor. Just add the censor bars, yeah. Because then it gets funny.
Ian, I'm gonna
It'd
threaten
be-
you over. I'm gonna threaten you over the fucking internet real quick over the Discord call. Give me 1 second to think of an insult here. A little bit of a threat. I can't do it. I'm too nice.
Try me,
you
bitch.
you gave motherfucker. What do you mean you're too nice? You actually made like one of your stories earlier tonight was you sat next to a man having a panic attack and decided to reinforce it. That's not something nice people do, Justin. And you did it purely out of I wanted to have, out of you know what, this would be pretty funny. Hey man, I know you're going through like a psychotic episode at the moment, but you have a time to talk about 9/11? I feel like I'm a good guy.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Bro, okay, so I'm kind of disassociating right now. It's a little late, so I was trying to remember what Justin had actually done to that guy. We had talked about so much plane stuff, and I was like, what did Justin do to that man? Did he throw his baby out the window? Is Dark Knight Rises? I couldn't remember which one you had actually done. The one that actually ended up happening was one of the worst ones. Like, what is the matter with you? That man was suffering.
It was fun. That's all I can
Suffering
say.
was my new.
It was fun. I had fun doing
You just
it.
look at
Why? Funny. Funny
suffering is.
meme.
I did it
Suffering
for the
is my
lulz
nutrition.
before doing it for the lulz was a thing.
Suffering is my nutrition.
So Ted Bundy, why did you decide to kill all those people? Funny meme.
Funny meme.
Mr.
Killing
Dahmer,
people-
you ate them. Funny.
Killing people go brr.
You, sir, why did you attempt to spray paint over the Mona Lisa? Funny.
But that actually is like something that those idiots would say. Funny.
I know, right? Funny.
Sir,
Are
you
those
threw an 87-year-old woman down an upwards escalator. Great meme.
Sir, you killed.
Wait, Ian.
Sir, you killed your close friend after he was reciting dark poetry. You broke into his house and killed him with a gun. Funny little meme.
That one was deserved, and I stand by it. I'd do it again, and none of you can stop me.
But no, Ian, seriously,
thing
about
is,
the
I
Mona
can't.
Lisa, did you know that they spray painted the Mona Lisa? Or tried to?
I was well aware. Yes. I remember it.
Dude, could you
Yeah.
imagine if they actually damaged the fucking painting?
Yeah, and
It would change.
I'd
human
want
history.
them.
It
I'd
would.
want them beaten to death with hammers. Like they didn't, and so I'm not calling for people to beat them to death with hammers. I'm just saying that if they had accomplished harming the Mona Lisa and that valuable piece of history, I have a claw hammer.
Has there been
Turns
any
out you,
paintings by Da Vinci that have not been published or not been like discovered?
I don't know, Justin. They haven't been fucking discovered yet.
But no, like I wonder, like no, not discovered, but like I wonder if like if someone has a whole collection of his stuff that we just don't know about.
I don't know, Justin. We
Listen,
wouldn't
it's
know
fine.
about it.
Listen, it's fucking late. I'm tired.
Homie just drew High School of the Dead like fan art in his off time. Back like 500 years ago, he was just
What
like
is
the
with
Mona
you in High
Lisa's-
School of the Dead? What is up with that?
I don't know. I don't know. It has
Big
the,
titties.
the creator died. The creator died from cancer, so I read the manga. Now it's got a hold on me. But and apparently it had a hold on Leonardo as well.
Leonardo da Vinci was just sitting there. He got done with the Mona Lisa, stuck it up on his wall, and then went over to his other fucking canvas. Like, and now time to make the nudie model. And then just decided to paint her, but like just tits out.
What
know
if
for a
there
fact,
is
though,
a
Leonardo
Mona-
da Vinci-
He kept
know
that
for a
shit
fact
for
Leonardo
his
da Vinci
personal
thought that when-
stash.
But anyway,
personal
you know that for a fact that Leonardo da Vinci thought that Death Note was trash.
Okay, so let's have a good night, everybody.
Hey,
No, I'm just
this is
kidding.
Ryan's episode. But it's right. So
I am.
You can't end the shit.
I will do it because I'm not doing this right now. It's literally peak. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no writing flaws at all. Do you understand? All right.
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing.
Don't say that. That's what my friends who don't like anime say, and it annoys me. Calm down, son. It's just a drawing.
Yeah, Ian. It's just
It's
a drawing.
real
Calm down.
It's real to me. And it was real to Da Vinci too. Bro. When are we getting the freaking like Mona Lisa 2, bro? When are we getting it?
I don't know. Does Da Vinci have any what's the word? Not ancestors, but what's the other word?
Descendants?
Descendants. There we go. Thank you.
You just wanted an excuse to mention the descendants.
No, I'm being legit fucking serious. I'm dumb right now. Okay, I'm tired of shit.
Da Vinci has a whole vault to just the paintings that he made, but just naked.
He gets really like I'm trying to formulate jokes, but I can't remember what he painted besides the main one.
Most of his shit was like engineering and invention, so it would be just like a helicopter with tits.
my waifu. My waifu.
You just see like the bike pedals going through the air. Look at it! Firenze, look at my creation!
Look at what I've done. God left me unfinished. How do you feel? Bro, that seems
dude
that doesn't
outright made like a fucking... The dude made a fucking like medieval tank. Like just the designs for it, and he had a like, huge idea to just like put wheels on wood with just cannons sticking out of it. But for his nudie models, instead of cannons, they're just massive fucking cocks.
I mean, like, we're not
pulling up on the
like,
fucking enemy Dude just pulled up to the enemy castle like, look at this! Look at this! Cocks out, bitches! Take them down!
Dude, like, if I was in the castle and I saw that roll up on me, I would shoot myself in the head. There's no way I can combat 2 giant schlongers.
No, it would be like 10. Just in a circle.
10?!
Yeah. They used it in a fucking Assassin's Creed game, I think. It was just a huge circle. Yeah, it's just a huge circle with a bunch of cannons sticking out of the circle. And they would just... His design was like, alright, so you fire one of the cannons, and then you spin, and then fire the second cannon, and just keep spinning until the 10 fucking cannons are fired, and then you reload and do it again.
It's kind of based, not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how effective it would be in combat, but my god.
It would be awful. It's a huge wooden thing. You know what happens? They just take a fucking, like a torch and just throw it at you. Suddenly you're stuck in the wooden shell with a bunch of gunpowder and fire.
Wondering why you follow this man down the path of destruction.
Da Vinci just chilling out beside the battlefield like, huh. Yeah, I guess that could go that way.
He's chilling over there reading the new Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Like, oh, yeah, they're dead. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go die now. Bro, freaking...
Oh, man. This is really wholesome. I hope that when the martial arts arc is over that they actually get together. Oh, they're dead down there, aren't they?
Those people are dead because of me. Funny meme. Very funny. Wait,
they're dating and they don't know it. Oh my god, they just poured boiling oil over that man.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh wait, Oriharu's doing her thing.
He's just really into it. He's like, oh cool, the freaking the school festival's going, and there's a man named Adolf, and there's a lot less Jews. I have been here a very long time. I've been here a long time.
Oh look, the little details that the author did. The hoge is getting bigger. It's growing over the use of pan. Why is the towers falling?
And I'm dead. Bro, imagine Leonardo exists long enough, and he just happens to be like under the towers. That's what takes him out. Homie could have died anywhere along the way. We should. I want to write a manga about Leonardo da Vinci.
Like we're making Like, we're making fun of Leonardo da Vinci doing this shit, but Ben Franklin actually just is this joke. Like, have you looked into that man's life?
Oh no, yes, no. Me and my buddies used to do it in high school. He was insane.
Like, dude has a direct quote where it's like a great story in France. My cock was passed from mouth to mouth.
Based.
Like,
What a classic.
Ben Franklin just was that guy. He was a part of a sex club called the Hellfire Club.
What?
Like, yeah. Dude, they had their meetup location was like 1,000 feet below a church.
Dude, okay,
But they built a cave.
What?
Yeah. There's a Sam and Colby video on YouTube where they go there because it's fucking quote unquote haunted. There's demons and shit there, but really it was just a huge sex club. Like, that's all it was. They built a sex club underneath a church.
I am completely floored by this news. I never knew about that. That's insane.
Yeah, I think it was in England.
So
Now
When he was
we
on his
know why-
diplomatic missions into the fucking United Kingdom, he'd just like go underneath a church and bang some prostitute in a mask and then just come out and go back to his wife.
The fact that like
now we
next
know
time-
why Benjamin Franklin never was a president.
the fact that homie could
Also,
have,
he was like 80
go on.
whenever the fucking nation was founded. He was old as shit whenever the nation was founded. But, you know, next time you break 100 on, like, some nachos or some shit, just remember, it's, like, it would be in Ben Franklin's best interest for you to break at least one of the 20s down into singles and visit your local strip club.
What an inspirational man. The fact that he can both discover lightning and then blow the back out of 7 women all named Muriel. Like, that's just impressive. I choose to believe that, like, there's 7 Muriels, 2 or 3 Helgas, 1 Susan, but he didn't care. He was a legend.
You know, the fact that, like, now that I think about it, the fact that it was, like, a really low lighting area, like, almost pitch black down to the sex club makes sense because it was in Britain, and all of their women, you wouldn't want to see them anyway. Like, they literally had them
Oh,
wearing
dear
masks
God.
and low lighting.
Oh dear God, we're going down that rabbit hole. All right.
I could just see a 98-year-old British prostitute with no teeth. Oh, you here for a shucky, love? You here for it?
I'm
so
sorry
gross.
to all 17% of our viewer base who is based in UK.
Now, at least one of the people listening would have accepted the proposition that 98-year-old woman just gave. What's the percentage for you guys?
You think maybe whenever like he was down there, he was like, you know, there's a country on Earth that I'm on $100 bill for.
So, bro, I mean, the thing is, like, Benny had Riz, bro. Benny had some Riz. Let's just be honest.
He also
Like-
got into a fucking argument with, I think it was Thomas Jefferson at one point, and fucking won, just completely out of stubbornness about whether they should close the window or leave it open because it was fucking hot in the room they were sleeping in. They had to share a bed for one night, and both of them were just sitting there arguing for like 6 hours.
Why does that sound like a wholesome buddy comedy? I'd watch it.
Yeah, they literally... I think Thomas Jefferson finally just like passed the fuck out, and he just went over to the window, opened it, and said something along the lines of like, "Get bent, loser."
The 1700s equivalent of get bent, loser. May your, what would that be? May your dick go to the side. I'm gonna start saying that to people.
What the fuck?
Justin, may your
Knowing
dick
Ben
go to the
Franklin, it was
side.
something along the... knowing Ben Franklin was something along the lines of like, I hope whenever she's riding it, it slips out and goes in a wrong angle and breaks or some shit like that.
Quite the poet.
Quite the poet, dude. Like, come on.
I mean, he is the diplomat that straight up made America, so he had to have some wordsmithing.
I'm gonna look up if Ben Franklin was into Dami Mommies. Ben.
He absolutely was. He wrote a fucking paper on how older women, like, you should fuck older women because they can't have kids and they'll enjoy it more.
That's wild. Okay. How did homie have this kind of libido at like 85 years old? What is the matter with him? Let's see. Old Ben Frank, bro, his picture is wild. The one that looks like he just got his parking space taken. Like it goes so hard.
What picture you took? Please send that to us so I can post that in the fucking group
No,
video.
I'm pretty sure it's just the one on the $5 bill. He just looks like his parking space just got taken. Look.
You mean the $100 bill?
Yeah, $100 bill?
Yeah. I'm
the fucking $5 bill.
I have so much hentai like.
Fuck
up in
you,
my
Abraham
storage
Lincoln.
banks. I have no room for like actual knowledge apparently. Oh my god. Okay, it's processing. Back to Ben I go.
Okay, Ian, pop quiz. Who is on the $2 bill?
I couldn't tell you, Chief. Who know? I don't know who's on the $2 bill. Who knows that? No one.
Ryan, who's on it?
Who the fuck cares? It's the $2 bill.
Woo!
Damn.
Get guy! In 1757, Franklin rented a room in a London apartment run by a widow named Margaret Stevenson who lived with her 18-year-old daughter, Peggy. During his 15-year residency, he had sex with both the mother and the daughter. Oh my god. This is insane.
He was a fucking fiend.
Man was literally just a freaking isekai harem protagonist, bro. What is this? Oh my gosh. He took
Revolution in Another World or some shit like.
Bro, I would watch that. Okay, it says
I would legitimately watch a fucking Ben Franklin show that's based not on his actions in the Revolution, but just the crazy shit he got up to other than that. Like,
absolutely. Holy crap. Okay, Benny may have also taken a few peepees. It does say here that the Hellfire Club was having a lot of stuff was going on down there.
yeah.
It went pretty wacky. Let's see. He took Paris by storm. Franklin was already 70 years old. He was the toast of the town. He embarked on several affairs with several married women. Anne Louise Hadanjuan, though most researchers believe the latter was a one-way infatuation. Can you imagine? Like, I don't understand how these women were falling in love with his face. Like, I don't want to be rude, but were beauty standards just really low back then? Like, homie looks like a...
It was France in the 1700s.
But he looks like a thumb! He looks like a thumb.
They all... Okay. They literally bathed once a month. The standards were not high. Yeah, there was a reason why perfume sales in France were fucking popping off, okay? And also, like I said, Hellfire Club, you wore a mask and it was really dark.
You wore a mask.
You also got randomly sorted.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like you'd go down one way, like, basically the whole concept was like, hey, be honest here, do you think you're going to heaven or hell? If you're going to hell, go on this side. If you're going to heaven, go on this side. And whoever you end up with at the end of it, like whoever comes out of the other side of the same side as time as you, that's who you're fucking for tonight.
That's absolutely insane. Dude, I didn't know that, like... Okay, so people... How come conservatives are always talking about how America was founded on these amazing values and, like, you got Benny out here just banging whatever...
Because they lie. They lie to themselves. Or they just don't know about Ben Franklin's sex dungeon. What do you think he was into electricity for? You know for a fact he was thinking up just weird fucking ways to use that shit.
You're not wrong. Also, you don't have to...
All right.
And with that, we're leaving off. Have a good night, everybody.